Well, we're here at Audiosure. We're going to have a fun day today. Thank you, Audiosure, for inviting us and a lot of people that we can come and see all the new demos and all the new products you have. And it's quite fun. I see we've got stuff from Chauvet and Heath, ChamSys. I hope I pronounce it right. Sorry, guys. I'm from South Africa. Chauvet and Martin Audio. I'm so looking forward and all the stuff. And they do a lot of other products too. But yeah, that's what we are focusing today. But first, as any good sound engineer, we need to go and get our coffee, thank you. They all know that. We are a bit early. We will get a time to go and check the stuff, but let's first go and see where everything happens, where all the sales are, and where the coffee table is hiding. Follow me. Oh, by the way, as we come in, Vivitech products, really good products, and love the projectors, good service on them, good lamp life. We use them at all our conference venues. I think you would agree, they work well. Follow me. Hello. You're on film, so hello. Good, thank you. They make everything happen. See, it looks great. Eh? You have a TK working with Audiosure. So tell us more. What's your part of the job here? What are you all involved?
So everything you see design. So I made these, designed that. Did the marketing, did the advertising. We probably spoke at some points.
Yes, probably.
RSVPing and communications, getting everyone's name, arranging. Basically, yeah. I mean, me and my team were actually responsible for putting it together. So as part of, you'll meet some of them talking about pre-sales. So they're presenting some of the guys that you'll be talking to and engaging with for the brands. Amazing team. So we'll be talking and engaging with them. So yeah.
Well, thank you again. I mean, people don't realize to put this together is a lot of work.
A lot of work.
People come here, I'll just drinking coffee, it was nothing, I'll listen to people. It takes a lot of work. So thanks again. Thank you again for inviting us all. And you guys do always a great job. You always accompany, you're always just helping you there for us. Guys out there, I mean, we can phone you guys anytime, and you're always helpful in that, and we appreciate it. So
that's the name. That's
thank
the name
you.
of the game.
Well, we're gonna now see. We'll see how well you're prepared. We will see.
Oh man, I can't wait to see. It looks fantastic.
Okay, cool.
It looks fantastic.
Well, then we'll see you later upstairs.
Yeah, perfect. Have fun.
Thanks.
Have
Okay,
fun.
we will.
Cheers.
Chat. Well, we just quickly ran into the Allen and Heath room. They said we can quickly take video while there's nobody else here. They gave the room just for us. How's that? Great. So again, Allen and Heath. Wow. We start from little desk. We use a lot of these things, you know. You've got the Z desks, they say a couple of $100. We work in range. Little USB, great when you start off, for even YouTube, if you want a USB mixer and so on, and conferences, small little desks and so on. And then I created this whole new range. Can you catch it there? The CQ range. This is like for in between. You know when you have like a small band and you're just starting, but you want something digital and great? I mean, that's such a great desk to get into. The one literally you can just control from a phone, but if you don't want to, or a tab or whatever the case is, then you've got ones that's also got touch screens. Moving on to, again, nice analog desks. The Q32, the Q16, the Q24 desks. Love these desks. This is when you go into digital and want something quite pro. It's quite easy if you're more like an analog feeling. It's easy to learn. I still think it's a great desk. I use them. I personally have to. Then we've got the Advantage desk. This is a desk that they created for we need really a pro desk, but we obviously can't necessarily afford, or we don't need like the top level desks that they've got. This is a brilliant desk. mega churches or places of worship or events that need bigger desks so as well, really look at that. Really good desk. It's also got amp racks. They've got different configurations in that as you would need. And then, of course, we go to the D-Live desks. These are like sort of the flagship desks. I mean, look at this desk. Let me stand behind it. I want to feel important. Wow. They've just updated new software, and even the software, because the rack runs all the data, if you want to say it like that. This is just basically like the guys at a glorified mouse, the most expensive mouse I've ever seen. Processing's done in here. They've even done updates now because they needed the extra processors. There's an actual processor card that gets put in there for new firmware to get new software. And we've listened to some of the demos, the way they create the harmonics, reverbs and that of the new plugins. They were listening to people and file management. Wow. Great. And then there's just a few other desks. The SQ desk is great because, again, they look between. They said, you got the Q desk, but obviously I can't afford a Ventus desk and stuff, but I need something more pro. There she is. I call him she's. Good desks. SQ 5, 7, 6 and 7, they go up. Also really good desks when you want to go really sort of pro on a more budgeted price. And again, different amp racks. If you show, here they are, different configurations. You can put them. It's a way to go. So, and I even forgot, but they don't have them here. I think they have them here. I apologize. We'll just go. Integrated units. When you want to start putting stuff in conferences, auto mixing, all those type of things. You want to control different mics from different rooms and that. Really great integrated stuff. So, let's go and find some more things to say about. Off we go.
You're in South Africa as well, Martin Audio. I'm going to give you a bit of a history lesson at first. So, Martin Audio founded.
I love completely. And you lose, then you leave me. And all of my hope are left with you too. But
Fire and smoke keep watching over during sun.
Well, we had an opportunity to look through the Martin range. Again, I can't explain it. It's, people ask me, did you take some video of the audio? Well, firstly, your phone can only take so much audio in and so on, and you would need the Martin speakers to hear a Martin speaker. Like if you want to hear a JBL speaker, you would need a JBL speaker. So I don't really do that. But to hear these things it's such a different level. People get confused with me and say, does this speaker sound the same than that? Why would you pay so much thousands for a certain speaker if you can buy a Dixon speaker or an introduction speaker? You've got to hear the difference to understand. So we were quite it's like Candyland with a lot of the variations they've shown us, and even some like 4-inch speaker that sounded amazing. It went quite big, and we were blessed, or I'll say blessed in my world, to hear the WP series. So if you can pick it up there, Regan, you can zoom in there, you can sort of get a feeling of what they're about. So what these do is they're not amplified, because people ask me why don't they have an amplified version? Well, they've got the MLA. The MLA is a big one. This is more meant for if you want to grow. So you can buy the boxes and you add amps. So in the beginning you might have them all together on one channel amp and so on. And the more you add with them, or the more amps you add with them and the more boxes, the more you can start controlling every speaker, and thereby you can control more the frequency range and more equal in that. And the nice thing with that starts happening, and why people like to hire them, is you often get bad tickets and good tickets because you get a good sounding side and a bad sounding side. But when you start having better PAs, where like the MLAs or even this series, the WP series, is you can start to having a better spread of all that sound across the stage. So even if you sit in a bad areas, you still actually get the sound that the guys get in the golden areas, and that's what makes this so amazing. And things we even miss, like monitors. Our family says all musicians in it, and they've got a little monitor. I think they've taken this cover off. You can sort of see it there. So what the speaker does is, even if I stand in front and you move to the side, it's like weird. It's like, is the speaker still in front of me? It creates a much better, I don't know what to call, like a cone effect around you. So even if you move back, it feels like the speaker's with you. It's like the speaker's moving with you. It's the weirdest thing. But that creates such a nice effect because it gives you a bit of freedom of movement, and you feel like you still got that same vocal frequency that you've and feeling that you're in, even if you move around a bit. So you don't need as many monitors on the stage, and it just feels you like you're in that bubble all the time. Amazing. Well, it's nice to meet Greg. You've been here a long time.
Yeah, 25 years.
25 years. Geez, so were you still here when your shop was, the office was at
Absolutely.
Kalomit? Because that's where I met everyone.
Absolutely.
So that's a long time ago and so on.
Yeah.
So what's your position here?
So I'm the managing director of Audiosure. I'm the guy that has to keep it all together and make sure that we are providing a service to you guys that is of exemplary standard. But luckily I'm able to do that because I've got a fantastic team that work for us, and yeah, we've got fantastic product in our portfolio.
And I'll just back it up. The reason why I like to buy from you, or we get our supplies from you, is every time I had problems, firstly they try to keep good stock. So usually I get the stock. It's not like, oh gee, sorry. Yeah. And your support is just, it's always amazing. You know, the parts you keep and that for years. I always say to you guys, I like to get products here because it's a good support.
Yep.
I really enjoy that. And again, thank you for putting all this together. I know it's a
absolute
lot of
pleasure.
work.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it. So
No,
just from
100%.
us and our drive, thanks.
No, perfect. We really appreciate
I'll give
you
you a
being here
handshake.
as well. And thank you for the support over the years, Reno. And you know, it's since COVID, you don't have many opportunities to get together and share some experiences and to network. So it's really good. Besides looking at the technology and the products we offer, it's always very good to get together and just to share stories and just to make it happen. So thank you very much.